Cheers. Do you have any children?
No, I don't. I think
That you know
this.
about. That you know about.
No, okay, sure.
Do you like bacon?
I love bacon.
Do your kids like bacon?
I don't have any kids,
Uh-huh.
as far as I know.
What do you think bacon is made from?
Well, I don't have to think. I know it's made from pigs.
I see.
Well, occasionally
I
there's turkey
see.
bacon, but they'll specify.
Okay. Good answer.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
The paper I'm presenting today is sort of a follow-up, the first of such on our podcast, to a paper I did in episode 5 of the podcast, which I'll remind you, that paper started with a quote, and the quote is, "Meat should be of special interest to psychologists because it is a quintessential example of the interesting and important state of ambivalence."
That's right.
That quote was said by Dr. Actually, I don't know if he is a doctor. His name is Paul Rozin. Jirth, do you know who that is?
No, and as I recall, neither did you.
Yeah, and I still haven't looked him up.
Very good.
Second time mentioning him. No idea who he is. Basically, that paper I presented talked about meat paradox. This paradox where we eat meat, but we also don't want to kill animals. We want to show compassion to animals, right? So it's a bit of a paradox.
Yeah.
And a lot of studies focus on how people deal with this cognitive dissonance, incongruence.
Yeah.
So the other day I was listening to Wait, Don't Tell Me. It's a program on NPR. That's right. I listen to NPR because, I'm a very cultured person.
So cultured.
Yeah.
Wow.
I go to symphonies.
Kudos.
I eat sushi.
It's not 1995, man. It's okay. Everybody eats sushi now.
No, please. Sushi, look, the thing about sushi is once you get over the fishiness, it's not unbearable. But anyways, on this particular episode of Wait, Don't Tell Me, they mentioned that kids think bacon is a plant. I was like, what? And it reminded me of the study I presented.
Yeah.
In episode 5. So I was like, okay, I gotta look up the source of this. So I did. The paper is called "Children Are Unsuspecting Meat Eaters: An Opportunity to Address Climate Change." This was published in 2021 in the Journal of Environmental Psychology.
Great journal.
Which is a very good journal. Yeah. So, sort of what this study is trying to get at is, in my opinion, we live in this world where food is just brought to our tables, right? Just served to us, and we don't know where it comes from.
We're very disconnected. Yeah.
Personally, I'm a Dash Pass subscriber, not to brag, but
I don't even know what that is.
DoorDash. It's a DoorDash premium subscription. You wouldn't know.
Wow.
It's not for
I'm too poor
people like you.
Yeah, I'm too poor.
No. So for me, this is a very personal problem. I have no idea where my food comes from. They just show up at my door.
Yeah, literally. You open the door and it's there. Yeah.
But so this team of scientists were wondering, does this affect how sort of kids think about food? Like, do kids actually know the origin of food? And plus, like, parents don't really usually talk about the origins of foods with their kids.
No.
But also the other perspective of the study is that eating meat is actually bad for the planet. I know this because, electric car driver, this is all,
very environmentally conscious. Yeah.
And it's just not just that cows produce a lot of methane, right? It's actually just the production of food. The entire food industry has a very big.
Needs a lot of water. You need refrigeration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And livestock actually accounts for about 15%, 1/5 of the global greenhouse gas emissions. So
that's very high.
So they were wondering if we can trick kids, since kids don't know the origin of foods, if we can trick them into eating more plant-based diets that save the planet.
Okay.
Very, very noble question.
Yeah.
Very
Kid
noble.
propaganda, yes.
Yeah. So what they did was they interviewed 176 children. These are children from like a metropolitan area in the United States.
How old?
4 to 7.
Okay.
It's a quite diverse population. 50% female, 50% white, 50% receive SNAP benefits. Guess what the kids received for their participation?
Broccoli.
No.
Bacon.
Let me remind you that this is a very environmentally conscious group.
Right, that's why I said broccoli at first. Stickers.
No, that's very wasteful.
Okay.
It's paper,
Maybe
man.
a
Those are
potted plant.
trees.
No, maybe a
No.
potted plant.
No. Reusable
Okay.
water bottle, which I'm
Okay,
sure the
that's-
kids were very thrilled to receive.
I actually would be very thrilled to receive that gift.
Would you?
Yeah, 4-year-old me, I don't think would care. As maybe if there's like superhero characters on it, maybe I would.
I thought you only used paper cups because you said
no.
it's worse for the
Please.
planet. Something we fight about all the time. Because
I think
again,
you're mistaking me with
I'm a
someone
very
else.
environmentally friendly person.
Yeah,
Cheers
we
is
all
not.
know. Yes,
Cheers,
so noble.
Uses 20 pounds of paper cups each day.
At least rookie
yeah.
numbers though most days.
2 trees a day.
At
So
least minimum.
I want to see if you can guess the results.
Okay.
Of this paper. So basically, they had 2 different tasks. The first task is they asked the children, the kids, to determine whether pictures of food that they were shown are plants or animals. Here they presented a table of what percent of kids got each of these food items wrong. Okay? So I'm going to list off some food items. The following food items are all plant-based. And for each one, I want you to guess how many kids thought they were meat or came from animals.
Okay.
Almonds,
10%?
much higher.
40%?
About 32%.
32% of kids thought that almonds came from animals.
Yeah.
Kids are dumb, man.
Well, to be fair, I think kids probably don't know what almonds are.
That's true.
Actually,
it's not.
they actually asked kids if they knew what they were, and 27% said no. They didn't know what almonds were.
I guess it's not the most popular kid food.
What animal would you think an almond would come from? It'd come from an animal.
Well, it depends on what part we're talking about, but
I don't know. Who knows?
I think a goat. Maybe the horn of a goat.
The horn of a goat. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
It's crunchy.
Yeah. I'm thinking like the teeth of like a prehistoric fish, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before they evolved proper teeth, maybe they're all like
Exactly.
overlapping in the jaw and
just almonds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a delicacy, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The next plant is apple. How many kids thought apples came from animals?
This has to be low, like 30%.
You think 30% is low? Almonds with 32%.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but I would say 30%. Not maybe low, but 30%.
You still say 30%?
Yes.
All the kids knew what apples were.
Right.
It's actually 16%.
Oh, okay. So they actually
Yeah.
do know what a plant. I mean, I
Shame
don't
on
know.
you for doubting American kids. Tears.
Well, the first question, man, it didn't do them any favors.
Oh, almonds. Yeah,
Okay,
everybody knows what
fine.
an apple is. Come on.
All
Come on.
right.
All right. What about carrots?
I think kids do know what carrots are.
They do.
Yeah.
Basically, 99% of them did.
Yeah, especially like baby carrots and stuff. But it also makes me think that because there's a baby carrot, they probably think that it's actually an animal and there's also a little carrot.
Interesting.
So I'm going to say 35%.
Okay. You keep guessing the same number. No, 17%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they knew.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to
All right.
recalibrate my priors, my Bayesian priors.
Next food,
Yeah.
French fries. What percent of kids think French fries come from animals?
So this is what's interesting. I'm sure they all know
Mhm.
what it is, but they probably also mostly get French fries with burgers or sandwiches, like with
Yeah.
meat. So it's possible that
Mm.
they associate it with meat more than they should.
I see.
And so
Good
I'm
guess.
gonna say
Good
I'm
thought.
gonna say a different number, like 40%.
Very close. Yeah, 47%.
Ah.
Yeah, even though 94% of them knew what fries are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a vegetable, right?
Yeah. It's all like fried and
And
yeah.
fried in oil, sometimes fried in fat, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll give the kids a pass on that one.
Yeah, that one's
Despite
understandable.
50% of them thinking fries are meat.
Yeah. Animals. Yeah.
All right, popcorn.
Uh-huh.
What do you think? What percent of kids think popcorn is
So
an
this
animal?
is also interesting, right? First of all, I think they all probably know what popcorn is. Popcorn's
92%,
also-
yeah.
Yeah. Popcorns also look very similar to like chicken tenders, and there's literally an item called popcorn chicken that you can get at KFC, I think. Okay.
Good thought. Very good thought. Yeah.
So once again, I think this number is going to be like north of 50%. I'm going to say 55% think it comes
North
from
of
animals.
50, more than French fries.
Yeah, more than French fries even.
Less than French fries.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
But you're on the right track. 35% of kids
so like
think
almond
popcorn
level
is meat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to give you some animal products and meat, and I want you to guess what percent of kids thought these were plants or came from plants.
Okay.
The first one is cheese. What percent of kids thinks cheese is a plant?
18%.
Okay. Let me give you a hint.
Okay.
99% of kids know what cheese is.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why I said 18. I think 18%
stick
still
with
think it's a
18%?
plant. Yeah.
Okay. You're wrong. 44%. It was a trick. It was a trick.
So I
They
should
played a
have
trick
gone
on
up.
you.
Yeah.
Should have gone up. 44%.
Hey, but are you proud? I stuck to my guns though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good scientist.
No, scientists adjust their beliefs based on data. Cheese, almost 50%, almost half of the kids out there think cheese is a plant. That's kind of crazy.
I'm pretty sure they learned about this in school, man. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like
right?
they get shown pictures of cows in like junior, like in like kindergarten, basically, you know?
Yeah.
Or daycare or whatever, and there's all these picture books, and they know cows give us milk, and anyway.
Yeah. That one's very surprising. That one's
Yeah.
very, very surprising to me.
Yeah.
All right, what about eggs? What percent of kids think egg is a plant?
Well, okay, so I was originally going to say the number is very low, but then as I was about to say it, I realized there's also literally a plant called the eggplant.
Okay. 96%
be-
of kids know what eggs are.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which makes sense. I just don't know if they could confuse this in their head. I think
You know,
most
they
of
go
them
Easter egg hunting. They're very
they
familiar
do.
with eggs.
They
Mhm.
do. That's
Mhm.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there only very few percentage of kids think that it's a plant product. So I'm gonna say 15%.
Yeah, tricked you again. 31%.
So less than cheese, but still pretty high.
31% of kids think eggs are plant. How does that happen?
Wow.
How do they not know
I-
eggs? Chicken come from eggs. What is happening?
Do they
Birds
do they
lay
think
eggs?
that
Do they not understand this?
because they're hunting eggs in the garden, they think it's a tree because
Oh,
everything
it's
in
grown.
in the
Oh, it's
backyard
naturally
is grown?
I see.
Because if you think about it, nobody sees chickens ever laying eggs, right? You just have, if you're a kid, you just have
But parents must tell their kids, "I'm cooking eggs today. Eggs come from chickens." They must have that conversation at some point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, craziness. All right, next one.
Uh-huh.
Milk. How many kids think milk is a plant? 98% of kids know what milk is.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 30%.
It's a little high. 22%. 22% of kids think milk is a plant,
Okay.
which
It's still
lower
pretty
than cheese.
high.
lower than
mean,
cheese, which is good, I
yeah.
guess. But yeah.
Because I mean, some of these kids are 7-year-olds, right? Presumably.
Yeah, but I think the people who got it wrong the kids who got it wrong are mostly
It's
4
probably
and 5.
disproportionately the 4 or
It's the
5-year-olds.
4 and 5. But still, kids are familiar with the concept of milk.
Which makes
from
me,
a very
now,
early age. From the day they're
literally,
born.
literally from the day they're born. Okay,
the day they're
literally.
born.
They're hardwired, man. Hardwired.
Yeah.
It's you don't even have to teach them, right? They know.
But they think it's, well, to be fair, there's almond milk, there's oat milk, there's coconut milk.
Yeah,
Maybe
but I mean,
you get it confused. And we don't call milk cow milk, right? So
right,
maybe,
but like 30% of them thought that almonds come from animals. So if anything,
Yeah.
they should think that milk as a whole comes from animals,
that's true. Wow.
Which also
Good
makes
point.
me think: Are they just like effing around with the questions? I don't know. Maybe they should have a bunch of control questions for them.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here we get to bacon.
I mean,
What percent of kids think bacon is a plant? I
I
already
think it's
alluded
gonna-
that it's very high.
yeah, it's gonna be very high.
Well, let
I'm
me
going-
tell you first that
Yeah.
85% of kids know what bacon is.
Okay, I would have thought it was higher than that, but that's okay. Maybe some of them were not eating it for religious reasons or other reasons. I am going to say
Are kids very religious in your
no,
experience?
but the families might be. I don't know. Maybe they don't eat bacon at home at all.
I see.
Yeah. 60%.
41%.
Okay.
What about chicken nuggets? What percent of kids think chicken nuggets are plants? Kids should be very familiar with chicken nuggets, right?
Yes, agreed.
87% of them, 86% know what chicken nuggets are.
Yeah. I'm still gonna hold out some faith in America's future, so to speak. I'm gonna say 20%. 20%.
No.
It's higher than that.
You want to take another guess?
35.
38.
Oh my god.
38% of kids think chicken nuggets, which has the word chicken in it. May I remind you, chicken is in the phrase chicken nuggets. Pretty sure kids know what chicken is.
Yeah.
What chickens are.
Yeah.
38% thought chicken nuggets
come from plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot dog. What do you think? What percent of kids think hot dogs come from plants?
Listen, man, swear to God, if this is not like very low, then I don't know what is going on. The word dog is literally in the food.
93% of kids know what hot dogs are.
Yeah, they should. 18%.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. 35% then.
No, higher. 40%.
Higher? 40% think it's a plant product.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
The word dog is right in there.
Yeah, but it's not made from dogs, is it?
So,
Cheers.
but they don't know that. They
Kids think. I see.
Why would it matter? That's
Yeah.
nuts, man. Now,
Yeah.
I'm also beginning to think that maybe these kids are just, maybe I think we're settling around 30% as the answer choices for most of these. I think
For
only
the plants,
a
it
few
did quite well. For a lot of
Yeah.
the plants.
I think with the animals, there does seem to be
Yeah.
a lot of distance removal from the...
Yeah. And that's sort of what they're concluding as well.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Shrimp. What percent of kids think shrimp is a plant? May I remind you, the word shrimp is in shrimp.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
What percent of kids were familiar or knew shrimp?
75%.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be pretty high, man. I think
But they were all shown a picture of shrimp. They were all shown pictures of these foods.
I see.
Okay.
It's 40.
Usually
42%.
when you show a picture of a shrimp, it's either the whole thing or the tail.
42%.
It's high. You're too high. 33%.
Oh, okay.
A little bit lower.
So lower than hot dog and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Maybe just the thing looks strange to them. I don't know.
The word shrimp is in it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hamburger. How many kids think hamburger is a plant? This was surprising to me. Only 68% of kids recognize a hamburger.
You think maybe it's because they just think of burgers and not hamburgers?
Yeah, maybe. They just didn't have a word for it because it's a kind of a long word. But they probably seen it before.
Yeah. I would say 40% think it's a plant product. Just because most of them don't know what it is.
36%. Yeah. So for all the meat-based products, it's around 30 to 40%. So they asked the kids to do a second task. In this task, they were also given pictures of foods, different foods, or non-food items, like caterpillars, grass, horse, things like that. Things that we don't eat as a culture in America. And they asked the kids to identify the pictures as either things we eat or things we don't eat. So again, I'm going to ask you how many kids you think got wrong?
Yeah.
Got these wrong. Okay. The first one is cat, which is not something we eat. What percent of kids thought that cat is something we eat?
25%.
No. 5%.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna recalibrate my.
Hopefully,
my
you'll see a pattern here.
Yeah.
Caterpillar.
That I think might be high because some kids may be tempted to just put these worms in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a book, a very popular kids book called The Hungry Caterpillar. So maybe they just somehow fuzzy logic, they associate caterpillar with food.
With hunger. I see.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say 30% think we eat caterpillars.
2%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm way off.
I don't think any kids eaten a caterpillar.
Okay.
Or been served a caterpillar. They probably have eaten caterpillars. Next one, dirt. What percent of kids think dirt is edible or something we eat?
Kids might try to eat dirt, man, but I'm gonna say like 12%.
1%.
1%. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they really do know.
Like I said,
I
you'll
think
start to see a pattern here.
As I was growing up, some of my friends were eating dirt. I've seen this happen.
I'm sure. I believe you. 100%. Those seem like the exact crowd you would hang out with.
This is true, man. It didn't happen all the time, but they would definitely got curious and they would shove dirt in their mouth.
Did they ever offer you any?
I think they must have. I don't remember. They must have. And then sand too. I think they tried eating sand.
Well, okay. Well, sand is also up there. What do you think? Sand.
5%.
1%.
Okay. So
you know the meme success kid?
Yeah.
If you look closely,
he was eating sand?
He's eating sand. People think he's doing a fist pump.
Yeah.
No, he's got a fistful of sand that he's bringing to his mouth.
That's awesome. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Look closely. That's success kid. Not very successful, in my opinion.
We should track him, see what's going on with him now. So it's like more than 10 years ago. He's probably like in high school or college now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What about dog? What percent of kids?
Like 1%.
3%, actually.
Yeah.
Which is, honestly, that's a little high.
Yeah, higher than
3%.
Yeah.
And then I'm just telling you the rest of these. Grass was 6%. Horse was 5%. And the monkey was 4%. Yeah. To be fair, some cultures do eat horse.
But not in America, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Eastern Europeans and Russians, I think also, and like Central Asians, I think also eat horse.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What percent? So here are some actual animals that we eat.
Yeah.
Some farm animals. So what percent of kids think the following are not food?
Okay.
Chicken.
I think 60% think they're not food.
Yeah, 66% think chickens are not food.
Yeah.
Cow.
That's gonna be even higher, like 70+%.
77%. Very good.
Yeah.
You're seeing the pattern here.
Yeah.
Fish.
Fish may be a little lower than chicken. I would say like 40%.
Very close. 33%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, kids eat fish sticks and all right. Orange.
Orange?
Yeah. How many kids think that orange is not an edible food? Not a food we eat?
I should be pretty low, man. I'm sure they've seen their parents peel oranges, like 25%.
That's a high guess. No, 6%.
Okay. All right.
Remember, these, if it's a food they've eaten, then they're going to get it right.
Know. Yeah.
Pig.
Pig's probably going to be between chicken and cow, so 65%.
Yeah, it's very good. It is between those two. It's 73%.
Yeah.
Tomato.
They've eaten tomatoes. I'm say 8%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
7.95 to be exact, but okay, I'll give it to you.
Wow, thank you.
So basically, the majority of kids don't think animals are food. Right? Most kids don't, regardless of the animal. Dog, cat, monkey, horse, chicken, cow. Fish, a lot of kids think fish is food, but all the other things. So probably this could be due to many things. Probably because, one, you never see the animal. We live in an age. I grew up in Texas. I used to go.
And you talked about in high school how you slaughtered cows.
I used to go. When I was 2, I slaughtered my first cow. Right?
2, very advanced.
It was by accident, but
Okay.
Cows are surprisingly easy to kill, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah.
Take your word for it.
It's an accident. But kids these days, they don't slaughter their own animals. They don't, milk their own cows.
No.
They don't cook their own chicken or whatever, feather and cook their chickens. So they don't associate animals with the food that are on their plate.
Yeah.
Right. And also
They've gone soft. They've gone soft.
They've gone soft. Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, we a lot of times we call animals by different names when they're being served as meat.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of criticisms of the paper.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first one is that, so when they asked the kids to categorize the different foods, different animals or foods or whatever, they didn't just ask the kids. They told the kids to take the picture of the food they're shown and put it in one of 2 boxes. Now, these boxes weren't labeled as plant versus animal because I guess they were afraid kids don't know how to read those words.
I think that's valid.
So instead, for the plant box, they wrapped it in green felt and placed like twigs and, felt made out of felt, leaves made out of felt on top of it. So that it looks, it's green, kind of looks like plant
Very elaborate.
growth are coming out of it. And for the animal box, they wrapped it in what I'm going to describe as a carpet that kind of has a pattern of maybe animal fur. That's a criticism I have because I don't know if you necessarily associate the carpet box with animals.
No.
Like, especially like if you think of cheese, right? Cheese to me honestly feels closer to the green box than to the carpet covered fur
even
box.
to us, and we're adults. We're like 3 decades older than these kids. Yeah. It definitely. Instinctively, I'm like, no, it should go in the twig box and not the carpet box.
Right. Yeah. And things and like chickens don't have fur. They don't have carpet, right?
No.
Carpet like fur. So that's potentially a confounding factor.
Chickens hang out outside in like a farm or around trees and grass. So again, you're like, okay, maybe this is part of that. Yeah.
Right. And for the other task, the edibility task of asking kids to sort animals and other things into food versus non-food.
Yeah.
They had the kids place the picture next to a sculpture of a mouth. Like something you might see at a dentist's office.
That's creepy.
Actually, it's exactly like a model you see at the dentist's office because it just
creepy,
has teeth, gums, and a tongue.
Oh my god!
So that would indicate that they told kids put it there if you think this is food. And for the non-food, they asked the kids to place the drawings inside a trash can. This is not food. You throw it away.
They're like, I'm done.
But let me ask you, like some of the answers were dogs. Some of the questions were dogs, and cows and whatnot. What kid's gonna throw a picture of a dog in a trash can?
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, only 5% of kids thought dogs were food, but still, maybe those 5% of kids.
It would have been 0%. Maybe we don't.
Didn't want to throw the picture into the trash can. Yeah.
That's funny, man.
So it seems that most children do not think chicken, cows, pigs are okay to eat.
Yeah.
A while back, again, in episode 5, I talked about this paper where they looked at this meat paradox, right? And that paper presented 3 options that people use to deal with this meat paradox. The fact that they eat meat but don't want to hurt animals.
Mm-hmm.
The first option to deal with it is to stop eating meat, which some of us do. The option they found is that people deny that animals deserve moral treatment. The third option is to fail to recognize that meat comes from animals.
Yeah.
Which the kids are doing.
Yeah, the kids are in that category, all of them, basically. Yeah.
Which is very smart, if I'm going to be honest. I think that's
they
genius.
Don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
It's a genius strategy to deal with the meat paradox.
Just
don't fail to recognize that meat and animals are
in a way, that's what you're doing right now with your Dash Pass. Food just shows up,
It just shows up at my door. Don't know what restaurant it came from.
No, it doesn't
don't
matter.
Know what it's made from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Don't know if someone spat in it. We don't know. Yeah. Exactly.